I know I haven't been on for a while, but I decided to do a video because I had a couple people asking me about zodiac signs. So everybody probably that's ever watched me or lives in this world probably knows what zodiac sign they are. Unless you're a guy, and guys don't usually pay attention too much to the zodiacs. Us women do. But anyways, there's 12 zodiacs. Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, the list goes on. 12 of them. 12 of them. Within them 12 zodiac signs, there are also elements: fire, water, air, and earth. And they break down there's 3 months in fire, 3 months in water, 3 months in earth, and 3 months in air. So I'm going to talk about fire signs right now, the fire elements. So that includes Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Them are the three fire signs or fire elements within the zodiac. So if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you have the fire sign. So I want to tell you a little bit about the fire sign. Just going to be brief about it, just to give you the lowdown or kind of give you a little lesson about the fire signs. So fire signs tend to be impulsive. They also are very passionate, but they also are temperamental. So if you're Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this might be you. So when it comes to love, oh yes, love. We all seek love. Anyways, you tend to be very passionate. But with that also comes the fact that you will go after an object or a person that you think is cute. And sometimes it's very intense. So when I mean intense, what I'm saying is that, okay, so you see a cute boy, and you're like, oh, he's so cute. Then you might end up stalking his Facebook and watching his TikToks and his Instagram, and maybe you are window peeking on him because you're trying to get all the information you can about this love of your life that you've only known for 2 hours. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to love, you need to take it slow because you're so intense when it comes to affection or passion or whatever sometimes that you might go out with this guy one time and you're ready to get married to him and say, oh, he's the love of my life. Oh my God, So you need to slow that down and be subtle about it and take your time when it comes to love, because most Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, they jump into it too fast sometimes. Not always a bad thing, but you're the type of person that might be, you went out on one date and you're ready to get married. You fall head over heels in love with him and it's only been 2 days. And all of a sudden, a couple weeks down the road, you're starting to see them little things you don't like about him. So you kind of jump in it so fast, and you guys are inseparable for 2 weeks or whatever, and you kind of jump in it too fast. And so what I'm saying is you need to slow down, because all of a sudden you start finding all these weird things you don't like about this person. You're kind of like, why does he always wear that striped shirt? It's ugly. Or his car is really messy, or his house is really messy, and you're like, oh God, I've already moved in with him and we've only been together 2 weeks. So when I say that you're impulsive, that's part of that impulsion. It's like you get really intense when it comes to love. On the other hand, you are a very passionate person. So if it comes to dating, I say take your time. Don't jump into anything too fast, because you're going to sabotage yourself. When it comes to money, you're really good at money. You're really good with money, but you tend to be an impulsive shopper probably. So what I'm saying is, you go to Walmart for a gallon of milk and you come home with $200 worth of groceries and you're like, what the hell? Why did I spend all this money? You impulse buy. So you go to the mall and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the mall. And you end up buying a lot of things that you probably don't really need, but you see it, you want it, and you get it. So you're kind of an impulsive shopper, but you are good with money. When it comes to health, the fire sign is usually full of energy. They're like to move, or they probably tap their foot a lot. I don't know. But either they like physical activity, or they're full of energy, whether it's physical energy or mind energy, where your mind doesn't stop. You think a lot, or you've always got racing thoughts. So that's the health part of it. But you're probably somebody who does like sports or something like that, but you also can be impatient. So say you're sitting on the couch and you're watching football and they call a timeout and you're impatient because you're like, let's get this game on the road. I'm ready to get, see who wins so I can go, DraftKings and collect my cash. So that's what the health part of it is. And the bad thing is if you're someone who drinks caffeine, it's like double the energy, and it's not good. So you need to slow down their caffeine. They say fire signs are overstimulated, and I don't mean sexually overstimulated. I just mean they're overstimulated. Like they have to have a lot of things going on at the same time, like watching TV while listening to music or whatever. So if you drink caffeine, and oftentimes they say fire signs drink a lot of caffeine, you might want to cut back, because if you're already an overactive person or you're already full of energy, you're going to get double the energy from the caffeine. And with that often comes agitation, because they say that fire signs are temperamental. So when we break this down even more and we say Aries, fire sign. So Aries is the first fire sign in the zodiac sign. They are kind of like the igniter of the fire, should I say. They like to see things burn, lighting lighters, burning toilet paper, whatever. So they call them the initiators of the fire. But they feel the need to do something like right now. Like right now, they're spontaneous, they're impulsive. Aries usually are. And they also like to be the ones to do things first. So with that comes that new TikTok trend. I know you're all going to jump on here, all you Aries people, and going to do a TikTok trend where everybody's following you and it goes viral, right? I don't know, maybe. When it comes to Leos are more like the person who puts the wood on the fire, should I say, where they keep the fire going steady. They're kind of like the stabilizers of the fire. So they're the ones that'll keep the wood on the fire, keep the fire going. Leos are very consistent, loyal, and they are comforting. Leos are the kind that are in it for the long haul. So if you end up with a Leo, they're usually in it to win it, right? They're usually going to stay for the long haul, the duration, live happily ever after. Leos are also the kind that don't think about themselves so much as they do other people. They know that it takes, that saying, it takes a village to raise a child. That's kind of how their mentality is when it comes to the Leo and their fire sign. They have that thought of it takes everybody to make the world go round. So teamwork. They're kind of like about teamwork. When it comes to Sagittarius is more like slow your roll kind of person. They're the bonfire. Like, how the bonfire lasts all night long and you're sitting around drinking your hot cocoa or chugging beer, whatever you're doing around the bonfire. They're the ones who, like, if they have a party, they'll invite everybody from their whole entire life. Kindergarten teacher, their priest, I don't know. From somebody they met on vacation to their best friend to their neighbor's husband's cousin. They'll have everybody there throughout their life. There's someone who gets along with most people. They're supposed to be the number one on the zodiac when it comes to being a people person, but I don't know if I exactly agree with that, because I know a couple Sagittariuses that really are not people, or whatever you want to say. They're kind of socially anxious. But so according to what I've studied, Sagittarius are supposed to be the number one people person on the zodiac sign. They're also the kind that don't like to take responsibility for whatever they might have done. So that kind of sums it up a little bit. So if you're a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you tend to be impulsive, but you're very passionate, and you can be temperamental. So let's say you are going to Walmart to get that gallon of milk, and you're rushing down the aisle because you're full of energy, because fire signs are full of energy, right? So you're rushing down the aisle and people are in your way, and so you get aggravated and da-da-da. But while you're impulse and shopping, I'm standing by the cookies waiting for this lady to get out of my way, so I'm going to grab a few packs of those. That's kind of how the fire sign works. And then they go get in line, and they're standing there tapping their foot, moving around like, I can't do this because the line's too long and I'm going to be here half an hour in line. That's how they get agitated. And they can be very temperamental. So I know them are kind of bad examples, but I'm just trying to sum it up for you and help you understand. But fire signs are very passionate. They're full of energy. They're impulsive sometimes. And stay away from caffeine. And don't play with fire. All right, guys. That's just a rundown of the fire sign of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Believe, and always believe in yourself. And I think maybe tomorrow I might do the water sign. We'll see. Saturday, I've got a birthday and we've got a Christmas party at the bar. So who knows? But I'm going to be giving away door prizes. So stop up. You might just win one. All right. Night, y'all.